Listen, I don't got anything against your boy Kevin Samuels, but man, I said a couple months ago that the women that come on his show have gotten worse. They've just gotten worse, and I haven't been watching for like almost a month. I just like stopped watching because the show has just become so repetitive, and it's not his fault. You know, I don't think it's his fault. It's just, you know, when we were talking about black women or whatever case is, people thought we were talking about just hood rats, like just, you know, hood rat Jones. But these are normal, everyday, average Johns that come on this show. Occasionally, you might get like a cute John or, you know, a really beautiful John up there. Other than that, it's the same thing every single night, whether it's Instagram or YouTube. The same bitches that think that, you know, they are not the bras that he's talking about are the ones coming up there on the show. The same women every single night, just with a different mask on. They're the same ones. When we're talking about Johns, they think we're talking about like hood rat Johns. They think we're talking about like the bottom of the barrel. Like, no, these are the normal, everyday, average Johns that we talk to, that we interact with, and they don't even have to be on a dating and relationship level. You could just run into one of these Johns in a store somewhere, minding your own business. It is the same thing, man. It is the same thing. They all, I mean, he said this, you know, they all want the same type of man or whatever cases, but you would think that these bitches would watch the show and then like change what they say. They change what they say like very little to just make it seem like they're a little bit different, but they all want the same type of guy. There's nothing wrong with them wanting this side, you know. That's just how shit goes. I don't got anything against that. I don't got anything against hypergamy. Hypergamy. I keep calling it hypergamy. Hypergamy. I don't have anything against it. You know, women, you know, want to get the very best of men, the very best of men, or the very best man. I don't have anything against that because it works both ways as well. That's what they don't get. It works both ways. Like, you're the very best of men. You're the very best man. Or in a percentage, you're the very top best of men. And you look at this show, you see all these broads coming on this show like they think they have a shot with you. They think that it should be insulting that these women come up on this show thinking that they could have a shot at a high value man. Matter of fact, it should be insulting that these women come on the show and think that they have a shot at a regular, everyday, average working man. Because they don't come up there with anything to offer but sex. And another man's kids. And baggage. Hella baggage. From some other religion, other trauma or problems. They need help. And this show, I know he thinks that he's you know, changing one woman at a time. Every time they, you know, tag him in a post and tell him that he saved their relationships, but it to me, it's just not moving fast enough. A lot of these women are going to die alone. And not only that, but a lot of these black men hoping that these women get it together are going to die alone waiting. I've been saying this for like the last couple of years, and I've been doubling down on it. That, man, our group is done. It is finished. There is way too many fucked up Johns in this world, and this show is not changing it. I don't even think he thinks the show is changing it. I think he's hopeful that the show will change it, but I just don't think that this show is going to move the post. I'll give it one more year before he starts monetizing his videos and going to do something else, because look at him. Look at this photo of him. This is like, he has gray hair. Now, I get that we get gray hair the older we get, but last year, before he did the average at best video, he did not have that much gray hair. He's aged, he's put on a little bit of weight, and I'm not knocking him. I'm not trying to diss him, but he has aged a little bit. Some of my homies think that he's, you know, gotten smaller, like he's lost weight. I think he's gained, but it's not important. It's not a knock at him. I believe he's staying in shape and all that stuff. But the fact that he had to take a vacation this year, I don't even remember him taking a vacation last year or announcing that he had to take a vacation. He wasn't this blown up. But the fact that he had to take a vacation and get away from these Jones for a good solid week or two just to come back in a better frame of mind just says a lot. I think it's a wrap for our group, man. I think it's a wrap. Anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. You know, share this video around so that other people can share their thoughts as well. Because I just don't think this is going to go anywhere. I don't think these conversations are going to go anywhere.